Yo, backtesting session. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drake dropped. Pretty fire. Um, so we're on June of 2023. Let me pull this up. Is it this one? No. This one? No. Here we go. All right. So if you want to follow along, we are on Friday, June 2nd. I actually tried to start recording this video and realized I'm a donut and wasn't even sharing my screen. But I didn't see a trade on June 1st, so we're just going to jump into June 2nd. If you want to follow along, pretty good thing to do. Obviously, I'm not a professional. I'm not amazing at it, but I'm okay at backtesting, so if you want to learn, and you can check what I did compared to what you did, and if I did something wrong, drop it in the comments. I would appreciate it. But yeah, let's get into it. So high time frame, we are bullish, crazy bullish, respecting this daily gap, and we have this 4-hour unfilled below, looking pretty nice. And what are we doing? We respected this hourly. I guess that's not really respecting it, but you know, still kind of respecting bullish, I would say, even though we inversed it, simply because we've got a strong rejection off of it. We do have a tiny 15 here. Could be a good key level to look at. And whoa, so yeah, no entry at all. So this is already looking pretty chopped. So retracing this 5-minute fair value gap. We'll see what happens. We have bad structure right now. So this is looking kind of chopped. We did retrace in that 15-minute fair value gap. So that's not bad. And we did have a 1-minute inverse, but I'm not going to long with this bad of structure. We would be longing into a gap that's opening in 1 minute. So not ideal. And as we can see, didn't even play out. So let's see. We do have this 30-minute here and this big old wick. But yeah, let's see. So we might be rejecting off of this. I guess technically we inversed it, but by a couple ticks. So I wouldn't say we're necessarily respecting it. We do have this 5-minute. I could see some longs targeting this unfilled 5-minute, but we do have to wait 3 more minutes to see if this inverses, and it looks like we don't. So we don't inverse it, which this is kind of a nice condition because now it's setting up like a continuation short. Because if you think about it, we manipulated higher, took out all the buy side liquidity, and now we're disrespecting these bullish conditions. Or I guess it's a bearish condition, but inversing it would have been bullish. So let's see. So we do have this 1 minute here, and 2 minute, 3 minute. So we would have to wait 2 more minutes for this to close. And let's see, high time frame draws on liquidity. We could be targeting that 4-hour, which seems like a good spot to target. So I could definitely see this, and we just have to wait to see if we get an entry. So we don't. We do not get an entry, but it could be a resweep. And we do have a 15-minute opening in 3 minutes. So that could be actually an even better play. And I think that hit it. Yup. So looking for somewhere to short now. No gap there. No gap here. So we could take this 1 minute. It is mitigated. Or this 30-second, but I would rather wait for that 1 minute for more confirmation. But this is looking pretty good. Good reaction. So we now are in this 3-minute gap, but it's already fully mitigated, so I'm not placing too much importance on that. And we've got a lot of displacement to the sell side. So I'm probably going to go for a bit higher R, not just going for that 1-to-1, going fully for the draw. Break even point here, and gonna enter in here. Actually, let me check ES. I'm not good about checking ES. So let's see what ES is doing. ES, wow, really great on ES as well, hitting that 5-minute, and even has data wicks to target. This is looking nice. You do have to be careful with this 3-minute on ES, but this is looking like a good spot to enter. So let's see. Oh, are we cooked? Maybe. Dang, tragic. Not a good way to start off. But not mad at this. I really like this trade. Maybe honestly, the high time frame conditions could have played a factor in that. But I really liked the target, so not mad at this one. And let's go on to the next day. So high time frame, we're still bullish. Going to be preferring longs today. We've got some low resistance liquidity here, and we have a 30-minute intermediate low there. Could be a great spot to long off of. 15-minute. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That seems like the best play for today. And we're just ripping. Brutal stuff. So let's see if we get any sort of continuation or not. Wow, this is brutal. So now we do. Could be pretty decent. Let's see how we react. Not a good reaction. Oh, we got something. That's probably, this is like news stuff. So we're in a 5-minute gap. So we'll see how we react off of that. We actually inverse it. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I am tempted to take this because technically I don't know if these are data highs. 1001, I don't know, but we're super bullish. Seems like just the smart play is to continue with the trend and just take this. Although we do have a 15-minute below, but a lot of times with these all-time highs conditions, we just leave those types of gaps. So based on that, I'm going to just rip this long for 1-to-1, break even here, and we'll enter in here. Yo, are we going back-to-back L's? Yo, that's crazy. Wow, this is looking terrible. All right, so now we go break even here. And wow, that was a sketchy trade. That was bad. Yeah, I mean, honestly, terrible delivery and all that, but I guess that just shows the power of all-time highs. Even when you have terrible delivery, sometimes it just works out. But yeah, so let's move on to the next day. So high time frame, I'm looking at nothing, bro. Nothing. We might have flipped bearish here. We have an hourly up here. We have a lot of liquidity down here. At some point, we need to come take this 4-hour. But we're really just consolidating. This is looking a bit chopped, so I'm going to be very careful today. We're delivering from this 15-minute towards... This is a 15-minute intermediate low. And a 30-minute. So that's interesting. Could be a good target. Maybe we get a continuation short. But yeah, it looks like we're just dumping immediately. Wow, yeah. So we just hit that immediately. We have terrible structure to long right now. And we are just dumping. Wow. So honestly, I don't know what the target is. This is still 100 points away. So we'll see. Maybe we get a continuation. We are in a 5-minute gap now. Dang, I look, he missed my entry. That's crazy. But it looks kind of chopped, so we are just displacing upward still. Yeah, if we could get a resweep here, this would be pretty nice. Oh, okay, resweep. And do we have a gap? Oh, we don't have a gap. That's tragic. Okay, we probably will get one here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm looking for this 2-minute to get inversed. I think that's highest time frame. Should be. And yeah. And we hit... Yep, we hit the 5-minute. This is looking nice. So I'll enter in here, shorts. The resweep is super nice. Targeting, I'll just target 1-to-1. Probably no break even, I would imagine. I don't think there's a great target. I'm not going to target all the way down there. So yeah, I'll enter in here. Hopefully we can just flush straight to that low and not mess around like last time. And we are messing around. So that's brutal. These are some tough markets, can't lie. So let's see, was this just a resweep? Oh, maybe we just had the draw wrong. I don't know what we would be rejecting off of, but I guess we did take a lot of sell side liquidity. So that's tragic. But let me play this out. I like you want to see what happens. Wow, okay. Oh well. All right, so next day, looking at this hourly for sure, this hourly here. And yeah, this specifically is looking nice. And we do have an hourly as a target up here. This is looking very nice for some longs here, although we're still in this big accumulation, which is not looking so great, but we'll see what happens. So we're just ripping up almost to this gap. Bro, this is whack. So we hit the 5 minute. We might just be targeting all-time highs again. This might be like the last trade. So let's see what we're doing. We look, he did have an entry here. 1 minute here, although it's a really small gap. 30-second looks nice. I might just take the late entry, I can't lie. Although it's pretty bare minimum, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would much prefer a resweep. But with these all-time highs, it seems like not the worst play of all time to just be longing at this point. So I'm gonna be entering here a bit late on the entry, but honestly just gives a better fill. Bro, wow, we were getting cooked. What did I say? A bit bare minimum, but we could get a nice re-entry here potentially. So we do have a 30-second here. And a 5 minutes target, although it is 10 o'clock, so I'm gonna wait, see what happens. And this is looking a bit better. So here's what I'm thinking. So we have this 5 minute up here, and I'm not super confident about going back up there since we rejected that, but I feel like it's almost guaranteed that we go back up into this 5 minute. So I'm thinking we take a long, just have a quick break even, and then we have a risk-free trade, which honestly it's very likely we get break even, but I don't hate the idea of just having a risk-free trade and having high probability of getting break even, but also not a terrible situation. Bro, we're getting cooked. We're getting cooked. So I'm just gonna call it on this day. So next day, I'm looking at Looking at this hourly, 4 hour. Yeah, definitely looking at this 4 hour here. So looks like this looks like a data candle as well. Yeah, so we don't have a big wick, but I guess this would technically be some data lows to target. And we are very bearish right now. If we could go sweep out this low, we have some relatively equal lows here. Could be a good opportunity to short off of this 4 hour gap. So I think that's what we will plan to do. We are in a 15-minute gap, so that is interesting. And honestly, on further evaluation, looking a bit deeper into it, we are bullish overnight, and this does seem like a relatively obvious draw. We do have this nice sweep into the 15-minute gap, 1 minute inverse, a lot of low resistance. Honestly, I think I'm going to take this and target. Actually, we'll see what the target is. I might adjust it depending on how price is. Let's see, is there a good break-even point? Not really. Let me mark out this 4 hour. Oh, it is marked out, never mind. Alright, so hopefully we can recover those losses. Wow, immediate. Great trade. Nice patty swing. Wow. Bro, this 2023 price action is crazy, bro. Alright, so quick day. Just gonna move on to the next day. And see what we're cooking with. So we do have a tiny hourly gap here. Not too worried about it because it's tiny. And a 30-minute. We have a 15-minute intermediate low here. It's a fair bit down though, so weird spot to be in because like this is a target. I guess it's a target, but we're a long ways from it, and we're in this gap. But I mean, clearly we're bullish right now, trending upwards. So I'm just gonna let price play out a bit and see what happens. Do a big wick here. So definitely not going for that intermediate low. We'll see what type of continuation we can form. It might have been a 15. Nope. So we're just forming nothing. Right, let's keep going. Is this a 5-minute? Nope. That is still nothing. Wow, this is chopped. Alright, so now we're clearly in something. 30-minute. So let's see. Yeah, this is so cooked. All right, new week. Gotta be careful on Mondays. See if we have any sort of new week gap. Not really. Where even is the new week gap? Wow, that is chopped. So let's see. We've got this high as a target, which is relatively equal here. So that's a nice spot to target. Let's check ES. We do have a new week opening gap, big one. So definitely need to be careful about that. 1 hour intermediate here. So I could see, like, I would want to take these, but I definitely see us going bearish because of this new week opening gap, this intermediate low. So let's just open up price, see what happens. So we swept. I mean, really, we swept nothing. Wow, this is chop. Might just fade today. It's looking not great. We did hit an hourly gap, but not really in any situation to be taking longs right now. And yeah, this is looking pretty bad. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick break and then I'll be back to finish off June. Got 18 more days. Maybe I'll do 2 sessions. We'll see, but take a break, come back. Maybe a different day, but hopefully we can save this session. Pretty chopped, but see you in a bit. Boys, we're back. Gotta save the session. It was like LeBron in the finals with the glasses and the earbuds. We're coming back from 3-1. We're gonna save this session. Let's check the analytics. They're probably really bad. Oh, that's brutal. All right, all good, all good. We're down, but we're gonna save it. All right, so we're still at all-time highs. Looking for longs. Oh wait, no, we have a new day opening gap. Okay, so we didn't even hit the new week opening gap on ES, so I would like to go hit that, but we are extremely bullish, so this 15-minute looks like a good condition. We do, and we have data lows. So I could definitely see a continuation if we're already down here, but I'm not going to take a continuation or a mech or, well, there's nowhere to mech off of, but I'm going to be careful, very careful about shorting. Have to be a perfect setup. So yeah, let's see. So we do have this 5-minute gap, but I don't love the idea of taking something up here. I'd much rather take it once we are closer down there. So I will be fading this. And looks like it would have been break even. It might have played out. That's crazy. It didn't play out. If I had gone like here, it would have played out. All right, well, that's okay. So let's see. All right, this is looking a little bit better. If we get 15-minute sponsorship, that would be incredible. I don't know if we're going to get that though. Doing the 5-minute now. We have a 1 minute, although it's almost 10, so it gotta be, ooh, so peak. We're opening a 15-minute above, but it's not great. Bro, this is genuinely perfect. Data, new day opening gap. It's actually perfect. I think we are just going to rip this and go break even quickly. So let's see. All right, so this is looking like a break even. We simply just have to go break even here after taking this. So this is most likely a break even, but we anticipated that. Oh, maybe not. Yep, break even. So it did play out, but I'm never not going to go break even in a situation like that. Because it's just the obvious play to do. But it looks like the draw was perfect, so can't be mad at that. Let's see. Data highs above. We partially filled the new day opening gap. Not fully though. So we'll have to see about that. 1 hour gap. Did invert the 30-minute gap. I'll have to see. Didn't invert the 15, so there's a 15-minute gap down here. And yeah, we'll just see what happens. The 5-minute gap went lower. Not hitting that 15 yet. Hitting the 15 now. And we inverse this 1 minute, although there's a 5-minute now, so I would want to wait for that 5-minute to inverse. Oh, and we're in a 15-minute gap too. This is kind of not an ideal spot to be taking a long. So we're just gonna wait and see if we can get something else. We have 5 minutes to take continuations off of. We hit that 5-minute. And hopefully 10 a.m. can send us into one of these gaps, and it does not. So that's pretty chopped. So we have nothing to target now, essentially. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty cooked. But let's see. We move down. We are in a 1 hour gap. 15-minute gap, 15-minute gap, unfilled target, or no, there's a 5-minute. Unfilled 5-minute target. Maybe we get a resweep here and then a mech. Could see that. I could see us going here and then maybe targeting. I don't know about if I love the idea of longs, but I mean, we have this unfilled 15 above, but let's see what happens. So that is what happens, but no entry. So let's see. I don't know, bro. Some weird stuff. Yeah, we didn't hit anything. Just ripping up. So hit a 5-minute. No entry. Yeah, I'm not loving this. No targets anymore. And let's see, we're in a 5-minute. It looks like no entry. No gap or anything. This might not be bad. Resweep of the 5-minute. And I mean, there is a 15-minute below. So let's see. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, especially with no targets. And that might have played out, but not. A lot of chop now, so not a bad thing to fade, I would say. So let's see. Delivering from this 4-hour. On the 1 hour, we're delivering from this 1 hour. We're very bullish again. We have this unfilled 15 below. We're even delivering from this 15-minute gap. Very bullish. Wow. If we get a entry here, this would be generational. And bro, what are we doing? I'm about to crash out. So we did hit this hourly intermediate. So we'll see what happens off of this. Bro, what are we doing? So, I mean, we didn't even inverse it. So we hit the 15-minute gap. It was super choppy. I'm not liking this situation much. And no 30-minute gap. Resweep on the 15. Yeah, just not showing a lot of bullish. We did resweep here, and then we have good displacement here. Inverse of the 2-minute. And This might not be bad. All of this liquidity generated. But I don't like the fact that we're super bullish. I'm gonna fade here. And yep, just chop. All of these are very close on whether they played out, but not delivery to the like maybe it would have been 1-1, but definitely not to the draw. So good patience. Wow, a lot of accumulation. Bro, what is up with June of 2023? June of 2023 is butt. So you have 4-hour gap, unfilled above, unfilled hourly too. 15-minute intermediate. We're in a daily gap actually, 4-hour gap. Hitting this hourly gap. So I could see us targeting this hourly. And we're delivering from a 15-minute. Hold on. Yo, there's this like crazy wasp inside my window. Like it's massive. It's actually giant. It's inside the window though, so I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I keep looking at my monitor like my camera's there instead of looking into the actual camera. But it's okay. So let's see. Sweep into, is this a 5-minute? This is like a tiny 5-minute if it is. So yeah, sweep into this 5-minute, which sweeps the 15-minute intermediate low. So we'll see how we react off of this. We don't react off of it. So we're about to form a 15-minute gap above. Bro. Let's see if we can get some sort of a mech long. So we have, let's see, what's the highest time frame inverse? We have this 2-minute up here. We haven't tapped into it yet technically, but I would like to wait for this to inverse for more confirmation. And I'll just, one more, okay. So this isn't looking bad. 15-minute as the target up here. 2-minute inverse here. And we can go ahead and hop in some longs here. 15. Yeah, this isn't looking too bad. Some low resistance liquidity here. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop in this trade. Good displacement originally. Or what? Are we going break even here? Did we hit something? Oh, we hit a 15-minute on ES. I feel like I have to go break even here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go break even here. It's gonna be an unfortunate break even. Yeah, not much you can do about that one. Oh, and it played out as well, but we weren't looking amazing on ES, so I had to go break even there. So let's see what the next day has. All right, so we have inversed this 4 hour, looking pretty bearish. Hit that 4 hour gap, and we are hitting this 1 hour bullish gap. And wow, we are really dumping on that candle. Let's see though. We're hitting this 15-minute intermediate. Tapped into a new 5-minute as well. Wow, honestly, I kind of want to just rip along there. Just straight up to this unfilled 5-minute. Is it crazy to take it 59 seconds into market open? Delivering from this hourly gap and this hourly gap. Yeah, I don't hate this at all. Just targeting the 5-minute gap, going break even at the 5-minute gap, and I'll just go like this, and yeah, easy dubs, easy patty swing. Could have gone all the way up here. Would have been quite a nice trade, but wasn't gonna hold through that 5-minute. So nice win. I don't ever trade multiple times in a day, but since this is only backtesting, we'll just see if any setups present. It's a 5-minute con. We have a, oh wow, and we have a 4-minute or 4 hour as a target. Let's see if we do anything. Nah, not doing anything. Um, 5-minute con short. I don't know. Not something I'm gonna take, especially with another 5-minute above. And I don't love the target, so yep. On to the next day. So let's see what's happening. Still have this 4 hour above, but not sure if we're gonna actually go for it in this range of these two candles. We have an hourly above. Looks like PM is displacing lower, or not PM, overnight. And we are delivering from this 15-minute. Actually, hold on, give me a second. All right, my fault. I'm back. Where are we on? We are on the 21st. We're only one trade away from being back in profit, so I would consider that a good comeback. So let's see, what are we looking? We're looking pretty bearish. Or did I go over this already? We're in this hourly. If we could get go into this 30-minute gap, that'd be pretty nice. Or this hourly. But we'll see. Let's play price out here. We did go into that 30-minute. See, how are we reacting? Almost inversing this 30-second. Let's see if we can get this inverse. Okay, we're not. Okay, let's wait for resweep. Alright, that's kind of gross. Let's see what's ES. Bro, ES was actually doing, not really actually. But maybe we get a resweep. Let's see, here's the target. Okay, target is even closer now, which makes it even better. Is this in a gap? It's not in a gap, it looks like. Alright, let's see, maybe we go back into this 5-minute. Let's see what we do. Yo, this is chopped. Alright, we hit the 15-minute. And let's see, highest time frame inverse. So we inversed the 1 minute. There is a 2-minute though, so I'll wait for that. All right. We are rejecting like crazy off of this 2-minute, so yeah, wow. That was solid 40 minutes of chop from that 2-minute inverse. So yeah, that's pretty whack. I guess we could have taken the 1 minute. If we had taken the 1 minute here, we might, were we in the 2-minute? We might have been in the 2-minute already. Yeah, I think we were in the 2-minute. Anyways, it's all right. We're in a 5-minute. Where are we at? Oh, we still have that new day opening gap. But it is 11, so we're gonna call it there for that day. Delivering from that 4-hour. Target is definitely this gap. We're at that gap here. Still no, but good fair value gap targets. So let's see. We can go up and manipulate this hourly gap. Would love to see that, but it is pretty high up. We have data highs, so it could be a possibility. But we also have a 5-minute intermediate, but I would prefer to see the data highs get taken. So we did take the data highs. Oh, and barely missed that gap. That is tragic. Yeah, we just missed it. So I'm gonna wait, and then that might give us better structure anyways. Does that hit it? Is that just equal? So that does hit it. So now we can zoom in a bit. So still, we have this 5-minute as a target, but we still need an entry. We have a 1 minute now. And bro, what is this? Is there something above us? I mean, 4-hour intermediate, I guess. We did hit this hourly. Let's see. We don't have good structure to short anyways, so. And yeah, not looking amazing right now. Retargeting any. Oh, we are very close to that. Very close to this intermediate high. Relatively equal. Now, we do have 15-minute gaps below, but we are very close to this, so we don't get the inverse anyways. Is this a possibility? Nope. No 30-second. Actually, there is, but it's kind of weird. And now we're going to be opening this in 30 minutes. So I'll just wait. We'll probably end up re-sweeping. Yep, perfect. And then now we have good structure or not. Could hit this 30-minute. Let's see. But again, now structure is bad. Let's see, what is ES doing? Did ES say something? Is that why we're acting weird? Nah, ES didn't even hit anything. I don't think. We hit the 1 hour, but we might have already been in that. Let's see, maybe we get a resweep and some good structure. Wow, barely missed that. I low-key would have taken that if we had actually swept it. But let's see, next day. Yo, we're low-key running out of time on this session. Gotta lock in. Alright, so bearish for sure. We are in a 1 hour gap and a 4 hour gap, but the most recent price action is very bearish. Tapping the 15-minute gap, although not a very deep retrace, so I could see a resweep and then some shorts. Is there a gap inside of a gap? No. Yeah, probably just waiting for a resweep, and because we have this accumulation, then we manipulate higher and then target lower. Could see that as a trade idea. I don't really see anything to take longs off of. Let's see, this is highest time frame on the 1 minute. We do have a 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, no 5 minute. So I could see we could take a short here and then go break even at the 4 minute and hope we just flush completely through, because I could see this sending us higher to take this 15. So it's like don't know how much I love holding through this, but I do like the idea of having an early break even here. And then just having a risk-free trade. So probably take this here. And honestly, we can probably, let's see, this is 9:30 open. I'll probably take it to here. Could do a little partial situation, but probably just take this here. Do this in case it's a quick break even. Yo, it's bugging. Alright, yep, this is gonna be a break even trade, I promise. So, yeah. Yep, that's what I said, but I don't want to hold through that. Yo, we're getting crazy with the bad break evens, but can't complain about that too much because those are just the rules. So let's see if we get anything else. So we hit that 5 minute. We do have nice targets below. So let's see how we react off of this. Honestly, we're way above the 5 minute already. I guess you could say rejection block, but I don't really trade that. So we can wait to see if a continuation opens up. But yeah, just some not amazing price action. Don't want to be taking longs when the new day opening gap is below, so unfortunate break even on that other trade. But bro, these targets are looking so nice below. So you have a 4 hour that will open up, delivering from an hourly, but we do have an hourly above. This would be a great resweep type of situation. Yeah, not seeing anywhere to take longs off of 5 minute ITL, but not even an open gap, so. Wow, predicted that. So let's see. Do have good structure. Could take a 30-second if we inverse this here. Was there another? There is another gap. We just hit a new hourly. See how we react off of this. Dang. I actually can't believe that we're not taking these targets. Like, look at this. High time frame, low resistance at a new day opening gap is crazy to not take, but I guess that's how it goes sometimes. So, wow, this is terrible price action. Hitting a 5 minute, probably not something I want to take continuations. Actually, that's pretty nice leading up to a hourly gap. That's not bad, you know. It's not bad at all. We do have a 15 minute below. This is going to be an open 15. Okay, yeah, we can't take that. Yep. That's what I was saying. So let's see how we react here. Yo, this price action is so bad. hit the discounted 15-minute. Yo, what? Alright, I would like you take shorts in this situation with all this LR, like, but this structure is just so weird. Can't lie. Alright, so we have this 4-minute. And we have this 5-minute actually now. So it is past 11, but I'm low-key a big fan of this. We inversed here. Good displacement, good break-even point. I think we're gonna take this, even though it's past 11, because the displacement is good. We do have a big stop. Let's see if we can go stop loss here and target down here around these lows. Break even here just because it's late. We could do partials maybe, but I'm not sure. Partials just because it's late. Oh, this is looking like another break even. But I don't want to be holding a trade for too long at this point, so gonna just stick to the rules. Maybe it plays out. Ooh, nice, nice, good win, good win. That's what I like about those trades. They haven't been playing out today, but these trades where you can just go break even quick and you have a risk-free trade, it's a pretty nice situation to be in. So we are back at the 50% win rate. Hopefully we can do a bit better than 50%, but we're back in profit, so we can't complain about the holy chop. So hourly gap here. That is a 4-hour gap here, 4-hour gap above. This looking like a great target above, either for key level or. So we do have a bit of unmitigated, what's it called, new day opening gap, and you could, I don't know, if someone could tell me, is this a fair value gap? Because like technically, you know what I'm saying, this could be a fair value gap, but it's weird since it doesn't really have a candle above. I've never heard anyone talk about that, but it's still an imbalance, so seems like a good spot to target. So I could see shorts from here, or I don't know if there's anywhere to take a long off of, but if we reswept here, I suppose. So we go up. This could be nice shorts. You can get a nice reaction. Inverse this 2-minute, probably 3-minute. Yeah, if we can inverse this 3-minute, 2 more minutes left on this. Oh, and we don't. Wow, that's crazy. We don't inverse the 2-minute either. Alright, I would still take this if we inverse it on the next candle. Which would be here. We don't. Wow. And we're in a 5-minute, which is weird. A lot of low resistance now. But I still feel like this is not a bad trade. But it took a while to inverse, so I prefer to wait for a resweep or continuation. Bang, bang, bang. We get a real resweep. Okay, and then now Let's see, we have a 30-second. I would take this 30-second. Oh, nice. Good, really good displacement. Do you have a break-even spot? No, not really. So we could, let's see, we have this to target. I honestly don't see other targets. This could be a really big RR trade, or I guess we just go break even at, let's see, we could go break even at 1-to-1 and hold for really high RR. Could be something we can do. Yeah, I mean, seems like, yeah, I think we'll just go break even at 1-to-1 around here. Seems like an okay play, and then holding down to here. Where's the gap? Honestly, probably 930 low. This seems like a decent play. And yeah, let's just take this. I like this trade. Just go like this. Okay, break even. Nice trade. Had me a bit worried for a second, but hopefully we can just flush all the way through. Bang! Huge RR. 2-to-1, a really nice trade. Could have held even down to here, but wouldn't have changed the R too much. Yeah, really happy with that win. And see, this is the thing you gotta remember. It's like we were doing really bad at the beginning, and like, yeah, one of those was a double trade, so it would have been a fade. But even if you get those unfortunate break evens or those unfortunate losses due to the bad price action, the statistic, if you have a winning statistic, it'll eventually come to play out. Now I say that and then I'll immediately like lose the next 5 trades. But so let's see, a lot of accumulation here. That's not data highs. If we could get a resweep into here and then push into this low resistance liquidity, that would be pretty nice. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. We do have this 15-minute, which I guess we could take shorts off of, but definitely prefer to be bullish just due to the liquidity available. All right, and we rip up. That is unfortunate. Is that? I don't know. We sweep that, but it's kind of a weird spot still. We do nothing on ES, which makes me think we could go down more, but looks like we're not doing that. Did we hit that new 15? We did. Let's see how we react off of this. No reaction. We could get caught, but the gap is down here. Let's see. So we do hit it, except we hit an hourly gap and reacted off of it. So let's see. I have this 5-minute, but we still have to wait 3 minutes for that to play out. I mean, there's the 4-minute, but we are gonna just wait for this. See, good to wait. So honestly, we have this 2-minute. Longs. Actually, that's still high resistance high because we didn't sweep anything below. Well, actually, we hit the 5-minute. So let's see how this closes. Oh, and we close in the gap, so we are not going to take that. Yep. Good discipline. Could have been a 30-minute gap there potentially if we don't go lower. Probably close that up. Yep. Let's see. This is looking a bit chopped. I mean, it's obvious we're gonna go higher, but I don't know if we'll get an entry. Was that a 5-minute? Nah, but we do have a 5-minute that we could go into. Probably just ran all the liquidity. We just have gaps higher, but we're in another hourly. Well, let's see. We had a 5-minute gap, but that's like insanely bare minimum. We have, yeah, no 30-minute. Let's wait and see if we can hit a 15-minute gap. If we could go up and then have a stop hunt, that would be great. Ooh, perfect. Now, do I take a trade at 11:31? This is looking nice, though. We even hit the 30-minute. And a devil's mark. Yeah, this is a nice trade. Break even at the 5-minute. Yeah, this is nice. I wouldn't take this in live markets, but since we're back testing, might as well get a bit of reps and see how stuff plays out. So break even here. So we're gonna break even now. See if this plays out. Break even, brutal. This will probably play out because we do have a 5-minute gap there, but I'm not gonna hold through a 5-minute gap. Yep, of course. But I like that trade. I like it a lot. Let's see, data highs up here. How many days does June have? We have 2 more days. 2 more days to get the statistic up. Let's see. So 4-hour, we have this, but the liquidity seems to be higher. We're trending up. Yeah, not a ton. We did inverse these, so we are looking a bit bullish lower time frame. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some shorts here if we retrace up into here. Some good liquidity over here, but not looking like an amazing day. But let's just see how price opens up. Wow. So not much to do here. Oh, hold on. We might get something. Oh, barely missed that gap. Oh, yeah. Not gonna take that. Oh, hold on. Nope. Wait. Holy bipolar price. Bro, what is this? Alright, tragic. Should be a 5-minute gap. Yep. We do have a nice entry here. We are shorting straight into a 5-minute gap. But could be one of those nice little risk-free trades if we're gonna have to basically go break even immediately. Because the 5-minute gap is literally here. But I mean, free trade is a free trade, so I don't see a reason not to just take this and go break even quick. Yeah, something like this. Order. Oh, that's kind of gross. We did just like crazy wick into that 5-minute. Yeah, look, he would have gone break even there. Is it bad to rewind price? I mean, I lost $22, but I don't want it to count as a loss. We could just hold. Could just hold. Is that gambling? That might be gambling. That might be gambling. That might be gambling. Nah, but it's all good. Honestly, would have made more sense to hold. Never mind. Never mind. I guess we're just good at gambling. No, I'm joking, but nice little win. That was low-key mad lucky. If you saw my thought process, I did not expect that. Let's see. Looks like some data lows here. Pumping up. There's an hourly here. Yep, hourly gap here with a lot of low resistance liquidity leading up to it. If we resweep into this 15, or not resweep, we never swept into it, but if we go sweep this 15 minutes, which we should do. Alright, shocker. I guess, I suppose. We hit the 1 hour, but definitely don't want to short right now. Um, 5-minute gap opened up, but pretty choppy here. I'm gonna wait for a sweep of this. Fully chopped price action. In a 5-minute. Oh, is that a 15? Technically sweeped in that 15. I would love a resweep into that 30. I think this would be all-time highs again. So let's see. Let's see if there's even an entry here. Yo, there is. Kind of. Honestly, this would have been the entry. I do like that we hit that 15-minute gap. But, you know, I don't know how much I love it. Let's see, do we risk it? 60% win rate. Wait, let me make sure we don't have break evens in there. Okay, we're good. We could risk it for the biscuit, you know. Let's wait for this 1 minute to inverse, just a bit more confirmation. Oh, bang. Good fade. Good fade. Wow. Resweep. I don't know if we're going to go down to this 30 minute, but... Oh, wow. Do I want to take this with a 30 minute at the stop loss? This is looking like some nice liquidity. Let's wait for the CSD. It's not a strong close at all. All right, that's weird. It's a weird trade. Can we get the 30 minute? Yo, am I taking another 11:30 trade? Yo, it's actually perfect. 1 hour gap too. 1 hour gap, and we can take the 3 minute. 5 minute if it opens. Let's see. Yo, never mind. All right, I'm gonna call it there. Low-key, not a terrible month considering how it started. But yeah, 4 break evens, pretty tragic. 6 and 4. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's check this. Yeah, bro, this killed. We went the entire last 18. No, we only lost in the first week. That's crazy. That's not bad at all, you know. But yeah, if we didn't take this double trade, would have been nice. But I'm not too mad at these losses. I thought they were good trades. So yeah, that'll probably do it for today. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. And if you're still here, I appreciate you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.